Welcome to another episode of Weird Geniuses, where we take a look at some of history's luminaries and examine their weird obsessions and ideas. Today, we're talking about Isaac Newton. We remember Isaac Newton for gravity, the apple, the laws of motion, the foundations of modern physics. But what if I told you the man who defined science spent more time trying to become a sorcerer? Or that he believed the Bible held a secret code revealing the end of the world? This is the hidden life of Isaac Newton, scientist, mystic, apocalypse prophet. In the shadows of his scientific brilliance, Newton was conducting experiments, not in physics, but in alchemy. He spent decades studying ancient texts and symbols, convinced he could discover the fabled philosopher's stone, a mythical substance that could turn base metals into gold. Newton built furnaces in secret, he mixed chemicals, he melted metals, he wrote coded notebooks using symbols only he could read. This wasn't a side hustle. Over 1 million words of Newton's writings are devoted to alchemy, far more than what he wrote about gravity. He wasn't playing around. He believed it was the key to unlocking the true structure of the universe. Newton was also obsessed with the Bible, not as a religious text, but as a coded prophecy. He spent years analyzing the Book of Daniel and the Book of Revelation, convinced they contained divine formulas predicting the end of the world. He believed that history followed a cosmic blueprint, and that by decoding it, he could reveal the timeline of God's plan. His personal notes contained dozens of charts, date ranges, and calculations. One of his predictions? That the world as we know it would end sometime after the year 2060. But unlike doomsday prophets, Newton wasn't trying to scare anyone or make a buck on manipulating people. He believed that understanding God's timeline would bring peace, not panic. So why do we learn any of this in school? Because Newton hid it. He knew that revealing his interests in magic, prophecy, and the occult could destroy his reputation, especially in a time when such beliefs could be seen as heresy. His most radical papers were never published in his lifetime. They were buried in archives, forgotten for centuries. It wasn't until the 20th century that scholars uncovered the truth. Isaac Newton wasn't just the father of modern science, he was also one of its last great mystics. So next time you think of Isaac Newton as the ultimate rational mind, remember, he was also an alchemist, a biblical code breaker, a man searching for gold and for God. Sometimes, the greatest minds don't just seek answers, they chase the unknowable. Thanks for watching. Also make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the other videos in the Weird Geniuses series.